How are you going to read the comments?
Here.
On your phone?
It pops up from itself, right?
Yeah, if someone comments.
Well, I am as unprepared as last time. Sorry, I wanted to say we, but there's no we in this one.
Are we live?
I think we're live.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Are
Can
we?
somebody type something in the comments because I don't see any comments.
Yeah.
Ah, Stephen Welsh. Good
Hello.
evening.
Hello everyone.
8 people viewing. You have a beer, Alex?
Yes,
Oh.
have a beer. Do you want one, Molly?
I'm good, thank you.
Let's wait till a little bit more people roll in. If everybody wants to say hi, they get a greeting back. If you don't want to say hi, it's also fine. Togo, West Africa. Hi, Ada. Get it a little bit closer. Maybe like that. Dwight is also here, but
He's
the
reading
screen
messages.
the screen is already filled. So, Dwight, maybe you can get my laptop. I think that works a lot better. Where my beer?
See ya.
Come and get it. I put it here. Welcome. Yes, we have got beer. Tago is not so hot as Portugal. No, Portugal has been really hot these last days.
Yeah.
Like you can see it, we're still sweating.
Driving over here was pretty hot.
Yeah, you
The
told me
wind
like
was
the,
really
the
hot.
wind.
Yeah.
Like, there's been a little bit of a breeze here in the village today. And if you're like sweating, like a little bit wet, it's like actually cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when it's worthwhile sweating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just to get the breeze on you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like spending time in the car at with this kind of weather.
No.
It's like I don't like air conditioning, so I don't put
Cheers.
it on.
Whoever that is, I can't read their name.
No, we need the laptop to read the names because I don't. Iowa, air conditioning at work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Suzanne. Here not. What would the temperature be still? Any idea, guys?
Oh,
I believe it's still about 39.
yeah, say 40 it says there.
No, but that's at
Oh,
4
is it?
o'clock, so it's now
Yeah.
8, so it's 35 degrees still.
Aha.
It's a little bit sweaty. Who are those people sitting next to you? Yes, good question. Quinta, Fonte da Pipa. This is Alex.
Hello.
This is Molly.
Hello everyone.
And they have a YouTube channel also, Quinta, Fonte da Pipa. And Alex has been helping me out with the building a lot.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot.
With advice maybe then.
Yeah.
No, he was here for a couple of days to show me how to do the window framing, pour the concrete for the
Your
Where the
first
wind-
window.
yeah,
Yeah.
where the window's gonna go in.
Well, your second window actually, wasn't it? But your first window hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other one was a lot more easy because it was like the small tijolo wall,
Yeah.
and this is like the 60 centimeter
A lot thicker.
thing.
A proper stone wall.
Yes.
No, but I think you've done well.
Yeah. Good. Let me get the comments, guys.
Come on. Dogs.
Yeah, the girls are not out this time. Last time in the live you could see they were attacking some people that were walking by.
It's still hot though, man, isn't it?
Mhm.
You're still hot. Still hot, isn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievably.
Mm.
Where are we going? YouTube.
Mm.
Ha. 60 people already, okay.
Hello, 60 people.
Let's see what all the people have to say.
Ah, now we can see some.
Now we can see ourselves and hear ourselves.
Oh
We're gonna
dear,
shut that
horrible.
off. Graham's Farm, Portugal. Welcome. Hi from Malta, Mark. Welcome. We showed you already your beer.
Mm-hmm.
How are you from Ausland? We are doing very good. Although it's we don't get that much work done. And Alex, I was discussing with Alex also. So Alex stands up at 5 o'clock, more or less, and then maybe till what, 10, 11?
Well, maybe earlier. It's just as much as I can stand to be in bed any longer. It's actually just to get up and go outside and go, oh, it's cold, because the house, even though our house, because it's like your old bit here, the walls are really thick, it can be 40 degrees outside and be 20 degrees inside the house, 18, with no air conditioning.
Yeah.
But at night, you think it's cooled down, but it hasn't. You're hot, your house is hot, and you don't sleep very well.
Now, I have the problem now in the guest houses where I'm sleeping that there's only on one side there's like the open windows, so you don't have really a draft, that can bring through.
Just something.
And even if I put like the big fan in the door opening, in the back it still stays hot constantly.
And I can't sleep with the fan on. Sandra does, but I can't do it. With the noise, I won't sleep.
I do it mostly for the mosquitoes because it keeps them away.
Yeah.
And I like their sound even worse.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Do we have anything to smoke tonight, guys? Where did my joint go? You have a lighter for me, Alan?
If you want.
Let's see, guys. Air conditioning. Yeah, I don't like air conditioning, guys. When do you start pushing your house process? Somewhere in the upcoming weeks. And then we're going to push through. There's just like a lot of people arriving and there's sort of a developing community, and I need to also be able to have facilities for these people.
And it is too hot to do more than I don't know, 4 or 5 hours work a day.
For instance, as you may know from former videos, we need to take a look at the septic tank. And if we want to live around here with 5 people, that is something we need to do before we can do the rest of the roof. Otherwise nobody can poo.
Yeah.
And that's like a problem. Hello from Sweden. Hi Adrian. Hello from Alkmaar. Hello. I bet you cannot pronounce my name. Santiago Naves Gomes.
Yes, Santiago Naves Gomez.
What's wrong with that?
Was that good or bad?
Hello from Florida. Hi Charles. Tim had his way yet with the ladies. Tim? Who's Tim?
Tim.
Oh, Tony, who's Tim? Like the trailer?
It's in the trailer.
We don't want baby trailers, not yet. Fires. How is it with fires in your area?
At the moment,
At the moment, everybody is keeping their fingers crossed.
not so bad, but the local firemen in our village, because Molly's boyfriend's one of the sapadoras now, they're worried about August.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah.
But like August is the hottest month, and if it's now already like this, you would expect that in August it would even be worse.
It is super hot for this time of the year right now.
But I saw somebody sharing like the graph where you can see what fires there are in Portugal, and I heard somebody else say like this is not like compared to last year, it's not even a lot.
No.
Last year it was a lot more.
Yeah.
But that was maybe also in August and not in.
Don't know. Some are quite early, but every year is different out here. It's just really odd. I mean, it's like driving over here. It's really hot outside, and you drive over here and you put your hand out the window doing 80 mile an hour, and it's red hot air. You know, there's no escape from it. It's all this grass is just. But what's quite crazy, it makes total sense to clean your land.
Ah, Renato's coming back. He went shopping. Not in time for the live, huh? Yeah. They already know you're here now.
But even though it makes sense to clean your land, the ground's hotter when you cut the grass short. When you've got tall
Yes,
grass,
of course.
it
It's got
keeps
shade for the ground.
it gives a little reduction. But if you get a fire, then you've got tall grass, and it's so you clean your land. It's catch-22, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite strange because like you're not like permitted to have like for instance where Alex lives, rural area, you cannot use a barbecue, for instance, outside.
No.
My house, I think it's kind of in a rural area, right? But it's like
No, you technically
Officially,
you're
it's,
allowed.
it's a village, so I'm allowed to have like a barbecue. Although it's like
But-
my house is connected directly to the forest,
yeah.
so it doesn't make
Yeah.
that much sense to me. You know, it's like,
Common sense.
smoking is bad on TV, yeah, but it's real. I smoke all day, so I'm not gonna pretend I don't smoke. What kind of beer are you drinking? All kinds of stuff, I think.
Superbark.
Superbock. But there's also Sagres here. Nobody took the Sagres, however. Very peculiar. Any properties for sale in your village? Yeah, there's one here behind for 24,000 euro. You don't want to buy that. Hello from Australia. Hi, Carol. Carol.
Where?
Carol Cooper.
Yeah, Carol Cooper.
Yeah. Santiago, poo in the garden. There is a lot of poo in the garden. Trying to prevent that, but
No, I think he's meaning about your cesspit.
oh,
guys poo in the garden.
Yeah, a lot of poo in the garden,
Yeah.
and we need to dig that up. So that's going to be something. You fancy to come and help, Alex?
No, not with that job. No. When you get a machine here to clean it.
It's not. It's a closed septic tank.
Oh, it's closed.
Yes.
Well, you shouldn't probably need to clean it out then.
No, but what do we do if it's full?
It shouldn't do. It should be self-cleaning.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's full up.
Yeah.
Oh, well then. You need to put a hole in the top, put a manhole in it, and then get a guy with a big truck to suck it all out.
Yeah, and maybe like make an overflow or something. Or I was advised to make like an overflow to a separate septic
need-
tank.
You might to another one.
Yeah.
you could do. You could do.
And I need another one for the guest houses also, because it's not gonna. This septic tank was only made for one toilet, I think,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have 4.
But if it's an old-fashioned one, often they clean themselves, because the old people never put. Like in England, they've got them.
Yeah.
My mate has a farm in England with a. I think it's a huge old oil container.
Yeah.
It's probably the size of your trailer.
Uh-huh.
But they cut the bottom off and they dug a hole in the ground, put that in, filled the hole back in, and the inside of the container is. But that's got a manhole cover on it.
Yeah.
And we checked that, and that's been there since his granddad. This farm's hundreds of years old. And you look in and it's just like dirt in the bottom. There's actually really hardly any visible sign of.
But so it drains to the bottom.
Yeah, but the poo dissolves. It rots down.
Yes.
You could try putting worms in there.
Yeah, and I also heard of kind of tablets they put in there.
Yeah, that'll
sometimes.
help
You
rot it
flush them down the
Yeah,
toilet.
it'll help rot it down.
That's chemicals, probably, right?
No, some of them are quite. They use normal bacteria to eat it.
Okay.
So like natural bacteria to
But
eat
that takes a while to take,
it.
right?
It's pretty quick.
That might be an option then.
I mean, it's not going to be a day or two, but it's not going to be years.
No,
you
no,
know,
no.
it'll be a few months. That, and then don't put baby wipes down the toilet.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah,
Already.
you know.
But still, it's like somehow it's like it looks like it's full. Also, it like in the garden, like the last time when the boys of Hazel were here, like everything came up, like in the garden. We had like a mud pool in the garden.
It says that you need another cesspit tank.
Yeah.
Or get someone to come and clean it out. The pumps will suck it all out.
Yeah, I like to try things myself. Heidi, hi all. Hi Heidi.
Hello.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Check this system. What system? The self-maker. You make something yourself probably, so check what system. Toby the little dog. What is with Toby? What did Tony say? Oh, Toby had his way with the ladies yet. No, because the moment we came back to Portugal, how do you say that? The period for the heat of Akira was like over. So he missed that.
Yeah, now she won't let him.
No, now she's like biting off again. Sometimes you see Toby like, he's like walking behind her, and then Akira makes a snap, and Toby goes like a cat, like pew, like 4 paws, like.
He's not stupid.
No, but he's little, you know, and Akira is like a big dog, so he watches his toes. Hi from Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
Ooh, sounds interesting. Hi, Deborah. Yeah, that's him, Toby. Yes, Tony. Cheers from Kentucky. Well, cheers to Kentucky. Daisy, hi. Well done on the mini rebuild. Thank you very much. You took a look at the mini rebuild.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
It looks good.
I didn't do it all myself.
No, I know you didn't. I've been watching.
I was very happy with the guys of Hazel who did the plastering on the
Yeah,
inside. It
no,
was
it's good.
great.
Yeah.
Still, I didn't like educate my skills for plastering. And I still need to plaster a lot.
You didn't watch for them.
Not enough. No. I know. I watched the videos also, and I saw how Steven is like really like pushing this stuff up there,
Yeah.
and they made a really much thicker mix than I would make normally.
Yeah.
So there's something into that. But I understand why all these guys have like these shoulders.
Yeah, it's hard work, man. Even doing my workshop is hard work.
Yeah.
And that's only got that much on there, you know, half an inch.
And he needed to fill gaps
Yeah.
like this, you know. It was like, and almost all the cement went in there. I ordered also cement for the rest of the house, but I have 4 bags left.
Yeah.
I ordered 20. Like
Doesn't go-
15 bags went into
Doesn't
the.
go very far, though.
I didn't expect that to take so many cement. But yeah, it's coming together nicely. And now,
Oh,
now Renato has decided that he wants to try and plaster the outside of the Mini.
it's all stone, isn't it? Or is it not all stone?
Like
little-
schist, like here.
Yeah.
No, it's not all because like the top is made of tijolo,
Ah, yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
so it doesn't look nice. No, if it would be schist, I would kept it. But also here I'm not gonna keep it because like the last guest house is also tijolo.
Visual. Yeah.
So that is already rendered, and I don't like to mix it. I like to have one.
I don't know. Sometimes it looks nice, but you've got to finish it right for it to look nice.
I like it when the stones stick a little bit out, maybe in the corners. It's also by the Mini, and I told Renato like you don't have to plaster over that. It's like maybe nice if you have like this, the corner stones
yeah, I think so.
sticking out. I think it would be good. Who's the lovely lady? Your girlfriend. This is Molly.
My daughter.
That is his daughter. My girlfriend is on the way. She's
So
coming.
no, she's not Jasper's girlfriend.
I am spoken for.
Yeah, Toby's sniffing. Toby's sniffing a lot.
Sniffing the air.
Yeah. How's styling, Jasper? Any good? Hi, Molly, Sean, and Mari Belfast.
Hello. Hello from Belfast.
To Belfast.
To Belfast.
Yes, to Belfast.
Through Starlink. It's somewhere here on the side of the house. It's working perfectly. I must say it costs a lot of money, but you get a, for now, good product. We get the videos up in like 10 minutes. So that's our
Yeah,
like.
it's a big difference, isn't it?
With my new video editor, it's like 4 to 6 gigabytes. And it's like before this would take me 2 hours. It's crazy. I have to tell you, the mini rebuild came out awesome. Thank you very much. Hoe gaat het met de geiten en de honden met de temperatuur bij jullie en kun je het gemakkelijk gewoon maken? This guy asked in Dutch, how is the goats and the dogs with the temperature at your place?
At mine,
Yes.
hot.
Everyone's struggling.
There'll be some video this week, but the little baby goats, the little ones that we've got, well, I don't know, it's quite hard to sort of keep. They're all right now, they've got a bit bigger, but last week they were all standing in the shade against the trees, or and goats don't pant. It's not normal for goats to pant like a dog, you know. But they
How
were
do
all
they
doing
get
it
rid of their heat then?
by laying in the shade and suffering.
They
with
don't
it.
get hot. They just prevent.
They can
it.
tolerate, but our breed is Murcianas, so that's like a Spanish breed of goat, and they like the heat. Well, they don't mind the heat. They can cope with it, although you've seen them at the moment, they're struggling with it. And we let them out, well, you've been letting them out at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, so it's cool for them to go out and roam around and eat. and they're actually jumping back in the shed to get
Yeah,
back in
it's
the
so hot.
shed, and they stay in it all day long. They don't want to come back out, so they're hot.
Even the dogs are really
Yeah.
struggling. Even Eddie, I notice it more in Eddie than I do in the girls with the heat as well.
Yeah.
And even with Fred the cat, he's coming in at 9 when it gets hot and doesn't go back out
Yeah.
until like 7 at
We've
night.
got a cat's blade like that
In
the
front
middle
of the
living
fan.
room. Yeah.
Like Zoe, she also lies on the concrete and all day. In the morning she runs in the forest maybe till 8 o'clock or something, and then she
Just
comes
too
back,
hot, yeah.
and then she drinks something, she begs for food, and then she goes like
Yeah.
in the room and she doesn't move all day.
Too hot. Bit like
Yes.
us.
Yeah, but I'm still having a hard time not doing stuff.
Well, it's hot, mate. It's
Yeah,
hard to be
it's
motivated
going
when it's
slow
this
and
hot. You've only got to walk from one room to the other and you start sweating.
dude, I only have to eat. I only have to sit down and start eating, and I sweat all over the place.
No, it's hot right now.
That was Eddie. You saw Eddie scooting by here.
Who's Eddie? I don't know Eddie.
Eddie has also been in the vlog sometimes, like in the morning. It's the couple that lives on the other side of the valley here.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
He's a cool little dog, isn't he?
Cute.
Hello, mate.
hello.
Hmm.
Oh, I bet you
can
struggle
read
with
here
your
if you
fluff.
One comment.
It's the small white dog you saw sometimes in the
little dog.
vlog in the morning.
Hello, little dog. Hello. Hello. Listen to the dog pant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's Akira all day also. You want to be in the live, Eddie? Huh?
He's a cool little dog, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what you get when you sit in the middle of the street. Where's Toby? He usually drops by. It's pretty easy to dig out, then build one own cesspit with bricks. I have built 2 here in Brazil and 1 in my house in Paraguay. So that's the septic tanks, right? Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
cement a new septic tank.
Yeah, he's saying dig a hole and then build a, which is pretty much like how ours is.
But you have a hole in it where you can...
No, it's got a cement bottom.
Okay.
So, and we've been living there 7 years.
And it doesn't fill up. Okay, I need
I mean, eventually it might too. You know, I need to go and one day be brave enough to lift the lid off and have a look. I won't be doing it in this heat.
Oh no.
No. Who are your visitors? You don't know these guys? Check out their YouTube channel, Quinta, Fonte da Pipa. They have lovely goats.
Hello, by the way.
Alex knows a lot about building. He helped me out with
I've learned a lot over my life about building. I'm not a builder by any means of the term.
a lot of other things, but not a builder.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife calls me one thing, but
Where is Duarte? It is hard to hear you, what you're all saying.
oh,
Ah, yeah, we need to talk into the camera,
sorry.
not talk to each other. We'll get a more professional setup soon. Multiple cameras, maybe a better microphone, and some testing so we can go online in time.
Yeah, you should have seen Jasper the minutes before we went live. Just like
In
us,
Holland we
just
say like-
us when we do it.
Like chicken without a head, we say in
Yeah,
Holland.
yeah.
It was the same the last live. But it was actually their fault because they showed up early and it was like nice to talk to them like off camera.
Who's that? She hasn't seen Fatima de Fonte.
I haven't seen
any
any video
videos
lately.
from Quinta de Fonte Pipa. Why not?
Then you should go to the channel because they do have videos.
Quinta Fonte de Pipa.
Yeah. Why? It's quite a long name. It's like,
But it's the name of the farm,
yes, I know.
so it sort of makes sense. But we knew when we were using it as a title or as a name for our channel, it would be a bit of a mouthful. But it made sense. It's the name of it's what we call the farm, what we call
Yeah.
the business. So
Yeah, and Quinta is a known Portuguese word, right?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have already directly the relation with Portugal.
Yeah.
What's happening with the pool, Jasper? It's up.
It's up. It's
It's up.
filling up.
Dwight, can you take a look at the pool, please?
I think it would take a while to fill that up.
Yeah, there's a hole like for the filter, and if it reaches the hole, the thing needs to go off. Otherwise, it's a waste of water. So
We drove over here for 50 minutes in the truck, like a really hot drive, and when I came here and hugged these two to say hello to them, they were ice cold to the touch because they just got out of the pool. So I'm not happy with them.
But we deserved it. We've been working hard in the kitchen today. And it's really nice to have the pool back. So
Yeah, it must
expect
be
some
good to
pool
have it.
jumps.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we made the small pool like for the dogs, and we laid in that. But after one day, it's like boiling hot. Like it feels like dirty. Like
Yeah, especially if the dogs are getting in it.
they don't get in it.
Oh, because it's
I
hot
made
now,
it
they
for
won't
them.
get in
Made it for
yeah.
them, but they are not.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not going in there. You have to make a video of the solar system that shows the one day that you don't have legal problems.
Hey?
The camera.
Oh, you can just say that, sweetie. What does it say then, Molly?
The battery is low, only 20% battery
Okay.
left. That should have put it on power saving mode, I believe.
Can you not plug your thing in, Molly? There's a USB cable here.
I don't know because
Yeah,
of the
but-
microphone.
And this is
Ah,
like
yes.
a different kind.
Ah, okay.
Well, won't the phone microphone be better? They're quite good quality
Microphone's good.
microphones.
No, but if there's a little bit of wind, then
I
it goes
think so,
directly.
Yeah.
And this has a dead cat on it. Meow.
You killed a cat to cover the microphone?
Yeah, yeah. I was not a happy cat. Oh. Nice to see you three together. Subscriber and fan of both the channels.
Thank you.
Sometimes it feels you bought all that nice small town, but you only own a couple of houses. Yeah. I'm working on the rest though. Although I believe last week something got sold without my approval.
Without the Count's approval, the Count of
The Count of Garridas.
Garridas.
Yes. So maybe we need to straighten that out. Do you know how that works, Alex? If you like sell a piece of land, you have to inform like the neighbors
Yeah, now I
that you're
think
selling
it's,
it.
I think you need a minimum of 5 hectares before that comes into effect. I
Ah.
think that's what it is.
Okay,
I think that is what it is.
so I need to find that out.
But yeah, so basically if you've got, I think the quantity of land is 5 hectares. I think if you've got 5 hectares or more land and you have an adjoining neighbour, they have to offer that land to you before they offer it to anybody else
Yes.
for sale. I think it's
I
5
believe
hectares.
I'll get into that. Have you tracked Zoe to see where she disappears to? I know like the general area where she's at, but we
How
still.
are those trackers?
Huh?
Are they good?
They are very good.
Yeah.
I like them a lot. It's like I don't mind Zoe being around, but I do want to know like if she's still moving, for instance.
Yeah.
Because something can happen, and then I want to get over there, you know. But if I look on the tracker and Zoe's
Well,
not
we've-
come back with us,
We've lost 4 dogs since we've lived here. 2 were not lost, but I won't go into that. But the other 2 are, they went out for a wee one night and they never came back. And they've got their favourite places they go, but when you've been and looked at those and there's no sign, you're out here. It just goes on for forever. So wherever your dog could be, you're lost. I spent 2 weeks driving around every day for my
I
dog,
would.
and you just end up going around the same tracks and the same places because you just don't know where they are.
Yeah.
So to have a tracker at least point you in the direction, I think is like really worth having
Yeah.
for dogs. We're so lucky now with Eddie. He doesn't leave the place at
No.
all. Doesn't leave. Not interested. He's not interested.
no. Some people say also like, what is the problem? Why you want to keep Zoe like inside? And this is also one of the things. You don't know what other people think of your dog. when she's
Yeah.
around. Like for instance, people go hunting in the forest,
Yeah.
and Zoe goes bark at them. They walk with a gun. So
And they will, if they're the right kind of guy, they will not think twice
No.
about getting rid of your dog.
and it's like there do come people here in the village to maintain things, and the dogs don't know these people. And if I don't pay attention, then Zoe sits there barking 20 or 30 minutes at the person, like from 2 meters distance.
Yeah.
So these things I don't want to happen.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
There is Renato. Good evening. Want to drink a beer with us?
Oh, yes, please.
They're not super cold though. We need to teach this lad. If there's any Portuguese watching, can you tell Jasper he needs to have these so they've got a frosty outside, or they make you ill.
I know they need to have that.
In England, I wouldn't think twice about that, but I've become so put in my beer, it's got to be ice cold,
Yeah.
and there's a massive difference to it. It does. If you drink warm beers like this, you end up with a headache after 3 or 4, but when they're ice cold, no headache, no. And they really do refresh
But
you.
these things don't give you
Try
a
to
headache.
enjoy this one, right?
Yeah,
Cheers.
quickly, yeah. No, they're pretty cool.
Let's see where we're at. Hi from Ireland. Hi, hello.
Can you hear us properly, everybody, as well, by the way?
I think if we talk into the microphone and don't talk like this to Alex, then
Yeah.
it should be fine, right?
Good. Or just remember to speak up.
Where did Hazel go? If you saw the video, then you know that Hazel is on a special mission for me.
That's
If
your
you-
last video.
That is the second to last video. If you follow me on my Instagram account, you might know a little bit more. Is Hazel with you? No, Hazel is coming back tomorrow with a special delivery. I see their videos. This comment is actually blocked automatically by YouTube, but I think it's okay. I see their videos are very nice. Nice. Tell them sorry about the bad experience they had with the shitty builder.
Ah, yeah.
So if you like want to see how shitty builders can be in Portugal, Alex has something on his channel.
Yeah.
I'm not going to elaborate on that too much.
No, that was a nightmare.
I enjoy you all, and you have even taught me how to fix my windows. Thanks.
Awesome. Wicked, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice. That's also
Yeah.
why I show a lot of my stuff, right? So, yeah, at least you don't have to make the mistakes that I make. Hey, I took half of a roof off. Your lady is beautiful, and you look so cute together, and nice fit. You must mean Molly and me, then, right? This is not my lady. This is his daughter, and Zay's lady. Although I never met Zay personally. But
He
You've
is
not
real.
met him yet, have you? Yeah.
no. Yes, she's his daughter, not mine. His daughter.
My daughter.
And Dwight is not my son, but this is his daughter. Hi everyone, having trouble hearing you. Looks like a nice evening there. It's a very nice evening,
Yeah.
a nice sunset behind here.
And the temperature's just cooling off now.
It's
and
now-
it's just going. Yeah.
It's looking as if it is a little bit less warm now. I enjoy both of your sites. Lots of great things happening. Lots to learn. Thanks for sharing.
Cool.
Well, thank you for watching.
Yes, we like to share.
So I think someone just said, where am I from? I'm from England. I'm English.
So that is the UK, right?
Yeah.
But it's the specific part of the UK, and that is
Yeah.
England.
In the south, right at the bottom, along the coast.
Don't shoot me for asking, but what's your time frame to finish the project, or is there one? I think you mean none.
No, Pamela, it wasn't. That's my daughter.
No.
Asking if
Yeah.
you were the lady at the beach.
Pamela doesn't follow your channel yet, I think. Maybe you
No.
should go over to the Quinta Fonte and check them out.
Go check us out.
Nope, they had to do it form, and I only bought a
Yes, Stephen.
acre.
They are a bit, yeah. No good, mate.
What, the beers are too warm?
Yeah.
Nah. We don't have so many beers, so we have to get drunk fast.
We're in a straw.
Where's Renato from?
Wonder if you can guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Guess you all guess where Renato's from. Let's see what comes in.
It's not Sweden.
It's not Sweden, no. Tell Hazel I'm from Portadown and to find me a place. Lol. Hazel's gonna find you a place? Okay, I'll have a reminder of that. Put a wet napkin on the beers. Yes,
Yeah.
I know that trick. Audio is 100%, Alex, says Sean. That's good, and otherwise just turn up your volume. In all your videos are only guys. Why no ladies around you and your working stuff videos? They have ladies around. If you want to see ladies on the channel, go to their channel. No.
I have 50 ladies on my channel.
Hey, there's been ladies on this channel. Have you not watched all the videos?
We also have some pregnant ladies on our channel at the moment. So if you'd like to see them give birth,
Yeah, that'll be a video. for this
Uncensored
week.
content.
Yeah. A goat birth. In this heat, poor thing.
Have you tried the cactus? What cactus is that? This cactus?
these cactus, they give fruit.
Yes. Edible?
Edible.
Yeah.
Medicinal also.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
The Portuguese use it for some kind of medicine. One of my subscribers was coming by and he said, do you know you can make DMT from that? I didn't know that. Alex, how is Ollie getting on?
Not very well, bless him. They left us about 3 weeks ago now to go and stay with some other friends. They've just signed for a piece of land they bought, but unfortunately the pair of them have got COVID. So, which is not very good, so we're not seeing them at the moment. So maybe we'll see them in about 10 days or 2 weeks when they're better.
They
So
bought
they-
their own piece of land now. huh?
Yeah, yeah, they signed for it, and then I think they did about 3 days clearing on their land, and then Ollie became ill, and Jana's just become ill, just as Ollie's getting a bit better, which is a good thing, I guess, because one of them needs to be able to look after the other one. We've
With the
offered to
heat
t-
we have now.
well,
it's
we've
like,
offered to take them
whoa.
stuff, but they've got plenty of food and water and things, so
Okay.
they should be good, thanks, because it was really nice having them stay with us.
Yeah, they helped you out a lot, right?
Mm.
Very nice. Ollie was also here a couple of times when Alex came by to
Yeah.
visit. Does the weather forecast a long period of 40 plus? I haven't
Until
done.
next week in our area.
Yeah, and then it will drop down to 38.
So much cooler.
So,
That will be chilly, right?
oh, it'll be cold. Yeah, the pullovers will be out. Yeah, the jumpers will be out.
No, it was crazy. Dwight and me, we were on the road trip, and in the evening it was like getting like 3 degrees less warm. It was like maybe 38,
Yeah,
and I put my hand out the window, and it was like,
cold.
whoa.
Yeah, it's cold.
It was
When you
like
go
maybe
outside-
I was thinking like, oh, maybe 20 or something, you know. Like, it was only 3 degrees
Yeah, but
different.
when it gets to 40s and 3 degrees, you notice it, then it
Yes.
feels massive. Yeah. You struggling all right with the heat?
No, I'm actually doing fine.
Yeah.
Better than I thought I would.
It's not so bad if you just wear the right clothes and don't work too hard.
Yeah, you have to find your
I
rhythm.
like the heat, but
You have to find your rhythm so that it's...
Yeah. You're finding your rhythm. You were like
Yeah.
bashing it out there today.
But you know what? If you're working in this crushing heat, if you then go like under a tree, then you can actually feel a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 2 degrees or something, and then
You can breathe again, right?
I like that.
oh, the
colour.
sun's not melting the skin off
Never
my
wear
face.
a black in this heat.
No.
Can you look across from us right now?
Yes.
The Portuguese person wearing a black t-shirt.
He was
Yeah.
just wearing a hoodie with
Yeah.
long
Yeah,
sleeves.
Yeah, yeah.
Molly, did your goat cheese improve and not be smelly? Goat cheese is always smelly, right?
No.
My goat cheese has never actually
Never
been
smelly.
smelly.
No?
No, I actually get this question quite a lot if the smell of the buck taints the milk, and we've never actually had an issue with that with our dairy herd.
Ah,
We had the boy with the girls, and there was never a smell in the milk, and now the boy's separate. You know, there's still obviously not a smell in the milk. No, never. So
So you're still making them and selling them also?
Not at the moment because of the heat and because of the mums giving birth. The babies are drinking the milk still.
we're giving it to them.
Yeah,
And
that
my
would be
milking
wise, I
parlour's
think.
not finished, so I'm
No.
going to finish that hopefully for when this weather goes away, because I can't lay blocks and concrete blocks in this weather to finish the milking parlour. So I don't know, 6 weeks, something like that, if this weather drops off.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully.
it's just too hot to do brickwork.
Dwight is right here, drinking a beer. He didn't fit in the screen anymore. So
No, but he's sort of
I exchanged them for...
what I was going to say, he's like second cameraman or whatever you call them, isn't he?
Yeah, assistant cameraman.
Assistant cameraman this evening. Yeah.
Happy to see you all together. Yeah, a happy bunch here. Never wear black in the heat, Glenda. Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Renato is from
I cycled
Holland.
across Morocco dressed in
Morocco.
black
I see a lot of
because
Moroccan
I
people
bought
walking in black.
all the Moroccan gear and it works. When the guy was wrapping my head up in the big old,
But
it's
nobody
not a
ever
turban, but
has painted their house black.
it worked. No,
They're all white.
anything black out here is. Yeah.
Good Eddie. Yeah, that's a good Eddie. What made you all move to Portugal, and what made you choose Portugal? What made you guys choose Portugal?
Well, it wasn't first on the list, was it?
No, we had a few other places we wanted to go and look at, but I think the same as most other people. It's a good country.
People are very friendly in general.
Yeah. I like I love the countryside out here. I like the people, but obviously
Did the prices have anything to do with it?
yeah, the price. I mean, we came 7 years ago, so the prices, the way to live. Not now though. It's over. Well, what did I pay? I think I still paid €1.95 the other day for fuel, which we can all moan about. But we're paying through the nose for it all over the world, aren't we? So it's not really a thing to base Portugal on. But I don't know. It's just something about Portugal I love. I really love living here. So. And for the 3 months of the year where I feel like I'm melting, I don't care. But it's only this peak period that I find sometimes it becomes a bit too hot. But
this year
to
it's
keep
extreme,
working,
right?
yeah, no, this is super hot.
This maybe you have one time in August, like
Yeah,
a couple of
normally.
days that
Yeah.
is 40 or
Or
now
maybe a
it's-
couple of weeks it's like this. It's really hot, but it doesn't even though it's red hot, it doesn't smell hot yet. I haven't got that smell where I walk around where I feel like anywhere I walk is just going to ignite.
Oh, but
Yeah.
I had that already.
You
yeah,
can
but
get it
maybe
from your
my
forest here.
my
But
my
the area, the
sensor
zone is
is
different.
different.
And the zone is different, you know. The land around us is different.
Yeah.
But for me, it's normally I can walk around the farm and it's just like you just
We-
smell there's a fire, but there isn't a fire.
In one of the first days, it was so hot, there was one of the neighbors here who doesn't live here but comes here sometime. He said to me, "Oh, I'm sleeping tonight here, and tomorrow I go again." And apparently in the morning he lit a fire on his stove to do some cooking in the morning. And everybody around here was going in panic, like, "Where's the fire? Where's the fire?" Driving around with the cars.
Yeah. Well, you do though, don't you? You got like 5 minutes to stop a fire, and then forget it. It's over to the fire.
Yes, but in the 5 minutes you have to have the right materials prepared and stuff. You maybe have with the truck you're making.
Even
and stuff,
even
but
I'm still not as protected as I'd like.
if I see a fire, where am I even going to get a hose from?
Yeah. But you should be good here, man. Seriously,
I
that will
just-
burn furiously, but it
I
won't
just take
come
Duarte
across the
under my
road.
arm and I run.
Yeah, and you run.
Yeah.
No, you jump on the back of Duarte.
Oh,
Come on, quick.
Just leave the editor behind, yeah?
Yeah, what about your editor?
Yeah, where's the editor from? I have one guess from Holland. Nobody's guessing. Why is nobody guessing? Oh, they want to see. They want to know all other questions. Okay.
Come on then.
Okay. Renato is not from Holland. Renato, where are you from?
From Switzerland.
He's from Switzerland.
Boring Switzerland.
To him, very boring Switzerland. A lot of Portuguese don't think it's boring because they're all going there.
Yeah. I've been
It's
through
an
Switzerland
exchange
a couple of
project
times.
here.
I can't remember what the airport was.
How
but
is
I've been to
Benjamin the
Switzerland.
olive tree? Renato has been taking care of Benjamin.
Ah,
It
Still hospitalized, huh?
still looks the same, but doesn't get worse. So
We are beginning to have some water issues because the well is like sort of very low, almost drying up. And I hear that a lot of people in Portugal now have like problems with drought, right? I hear a lot of my fellow YouTube colleagues like making videos about droughts and stuff.
it's one thing you need to do if you're going to come and buy a property out here is make sure you got lots and lots of water on your land. I actually saw, I don't know why, but I keep getting people selling Portuguese properties out here. Some are estate agents, some are just people, Portuguese people selling Portuguese properties. And they walk across the field saying, here's your river. And there's a bit of water that wide running down a little, and it's like, that's not a river, dude, you know. So, but the guys filming it, I think they were quite current videos, so they're filming them now, in the hottest part of the year. So if that thing's running like that now, think yourself lucky that you've actually got something running through it, for one. But
On my land it's not running anymore now. It's like filled up and now it's dried out.
but we're lucky where we are. We've got, even our Fonte's still running. On the farm. Yeah, right down in the bottom of the farm. But I've got nascents everywhere. They just come out of the rock.
Yes. We need to do something about the water situation.
Yeah.
I think I'm going dowsing. Do you know what dowsing is?
I can do it as well.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't do it when I was a kid. Doing it on building sites for my dad and watch these blokes doing it, so I had a go, and I tried it when I was about 35 at another place with these guys, and
Yeah.
started to work. Yeah, so it does work.
It's like with the rods, like the, how do you say this? Like what everybody thinks is like hocus pocus.
Oh, what like?
What is the English
White
term for
tail.
this?
Well, no, hocus
That's very
pocus, like
specific.
magical,
Yeah.
magic. Yeah.
Yeah, but like with a joking kind of thing, you know, like it's not real. It is real though.
Yeah, it does
I'm gonna
work.
try it.
It does work.
Alex, how is the court case going? Is there an end in sight? And I'm really sorry what you guys all went through. Maybe really short, elaborate on that.
Yeah, cheers, Hugo. It's all done with. It's all finished, and we got nothing. So, which is really good. We won the court case, won 100,000 euros, and we got a house worth 20,000 euros, and we've not got anything else, and we won't get anything else. So, it's made things quite difficult to plan ahead and not knowing what's happening with your money, and but so that's why I'm desperate to try and get the milking parlour going, so we can actually get an income coming
Yeah.
in. So, YouTube at the moment is pretty much keeping us going. My mum and dad help us out a lot. So that's pretty much what's keeping us here. So
Goat adoption. If you want to adopt a goat,
yeah, well, you've got to help us with the website.
I'm
yeah, haven't you?
gonna help him out to create a nice.
We built a website on Wix, and then we had to pay. And Gerhard, a guy that follows us a lot, was very, very kind, and he sent us the money to pay for a website, which we did. But then by the time we got it set up and everything, the ability to take payments on the website stopped, and we were building all the goat houses and everything, getting ready to make more cheeses. So we stopped with it, and well, halfway
and it's
through
like
that,
30
you
euros
offered-
a month.
yeah.
You need to pay like every month.
And Jasper's kindly helped to help us out making a website, so hopefully we can do that and save a bit of money.
I have a nice plan also. I want to also let people adopt something. So it's going to be like the same sort of structured website.
Okay? Even I don't know about that.
That's to come, but not at very short notice. Because first I need to finish this house here with the roof. Somebody asked for the planning for that. I didn't answer that, right? I remember that somebody asked something, and then the planning for the build. Yeah, so I expect to have this roof up in 2 months, and then I expect to be in my part of the house by October. Next question.
Yeah, I think the only thing holding you up is going to be the weather,
Yes,
the heat.
yes. We're gonna turn into the night shift, I think.
Someone's asked about beer, but there is Sagress here. There's also Sagress.
Yeah, but I like better Superbock. Sorry.
I like the taste of Superbock, but it gives me more gas, so I normally drink Sagress. But
It's a little bit lighter, right? It's a little bit more...
it tastes pretty much the same to me. But I
For
find
me, it feels like a light beer. Like,
Superbock gives me gas. You think that's lighter?
like the things you get at a festival.
Yeah,
Battery's
yeah.
low.
Oh, your battery's going low on the camera again.
Uh-oh, Duarte, can you get something?
Well,
Yeah,
I
we have
can
the
work.
thing, but we need a cable with a normal USB, not with
there's a big one.
the big USB.
Oh, maybe
Fit
not.
in there. No, there's
No,
only
no,
for
yeah.
charging. What's the hottest part of the day? Around 5, right?
Yeah,
4 or
3 to
5.
5 o'clock. Once the sun's baked everything and then the heat starts reflecting back off of that. Well, it's like now we're sat here and I can actually feel the heat
Yes.
coming off the road onto my face.
But it's like from 11, 12, it's already impossible
Yeah.
to work. And maybe even earlier now, because it's...
Well, I went for a bicycle ride this morning and I left just before 9 o'clock as I was leaving the farm. And as
Already
I came out
30
onto the
plus.
road and I just, what am I doing? Yeah, it was 32, 34 degrees hot.
Because I'm waking up at about 6 and getting the goats out for 6:30, and it's hot by 9. They
Yes.
want to come in by 9 o'clock because it's so warm.
The girls also, they go inside like before 9 already. See something interesting you want to answer? What is that? Piloto
Piloto.
story? What is the Piloto story?
Alex, what is the Piloto story?
Would like if in the future episode of the channel you talk a little bit about it.
What do you mean by Piloto? I don't understand, sorry. Piloto.
Piloto is the dog that lives here, but it has nothing to do
Oh.
with Alex.
Okay.
But this is a follower of both our channels.
Ah,
So,
okay.
I don't know. Zezize? Zezize.
Zezzy,
No
I haven't
idea
got
what
my
it is.
glasses on, so.
Congratulations, Molly. Enjoy the amazing adventure in your life with what baby? She has baby, but it's a boyfriend. It's like
I have baby goats, no human children.
Never, huh? Ne-
Just kids, as in kid goats. Just
Yeah.
to clarify on that subject.
Molly, did you go to school in Portugal?
I did schooling in a Portuguese school for, was it 4 months or was it 6 months?
No, it was about 6 or 7 months, and then Molly had to move to another school because the one in our village, Molly become too old for the school in our village, and so we home tutored Molly for the last 18 months of schooling out here. So it just seemed easier than driving Molly 40 minutes to school, 40 minutes back to the farm twice a day. It was a lot of work when we were building the house, so Molly finished off at home tutoring, homeschooling. So
Dwight also wanted that, but then I needed to teach him. I don't have time for that. So.
and someone, Stephen's asking, how many goats are we planning to have in total?
Oh, shit. Take
Way to do it, guys.
Really?
It's because of the water.
Yes.
It's having the same problem Jasper had with charging.
Okay,
Put
so
both
we
your
were
phones-
so stupid, put both our phones in the water just before the live to record some footage in the pool.
And they won't charge.
As may some of you know, like iPhones don't charge if there's any water in like the connector.
I was just going to answer, how many goats are we hoping to have? What have we got now, Molly? 50?
No, we don't have 50 at the minute. At the minute we've about 36. But the plan, I would say, is to have about 50.
Yeah, about 50 goats.
Now you have 36.
36 goats at the moment.
That's
No,
a
there's
lot,
no
guys.
room now, is there?
So, and you produce milk and cheese.
Yeah.
And how many milk and cheese can you produce with 36 goats?
Quite a bit.
Like,
I mean, one of the goats we got, Susie, she's about 8 litres a day.
oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, but she's got a
For
bag.
one goat, 8 liters milk a day.
She can hardly walk.
She struggled, yeah.
Literally, she can't walk.
Her boobs swing in and out between her legs. It's literally like having 2 basketballs strapped to her chest. It is the only way I
Poor
can
goat.
describe it.
Yeah.
Poor goat.
Yeah.
Okay,
As soon
guys,
as we
so
do,
The phones are not charging. We're already an hour in, so I think we have 10 more minutes or something, maybe 15. I'm gonna run through the questions, okay? My goat is named Muffin. Congratulations.
Yes. It's
That'd be
Aline,
fine.
isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Eileen! Oh, you
Hello,
named the
Eileen.
goat. Oh, cool.
And there'll be a
Eileen.
bit more footage of her this week.
Nice.
But she is absolutely huge. I was
Yeah.
saying that to Mum last night. I was like, oh, she got big in the last week.
Yeah, really big.
Yeah, October this year, guys. I was talking about this year.
Where are my manners?
Big 5. You should make the 5 houses to add and buy something else. A small home for you. Why? I like doing this project. Are there rental houses in the area of Castello Branco and Fundao? Yes.
Yeah.
You can mostly go to like the normal real estate agents. They also have like sort of rental offerings.
But it's better if you come here and ask locally, you'll save a lot of money.
Alex has been here so long, he knows a lot more about
Well, we
this.
rented places, so
Yeah.
we rented a place when we were here. I think it was $250 a month for a 3-bedroom house.
Best goat is grilled goat.
Oh, grilled or
I hear
champana.
shock here on this side.
Champana in the forno.
When it is 40 degrees heat and you're chasing them around fields, I can completely agree with you on that. But when they're absolutely lovely, I would absolutely disagree.
We ate one time. It wasn't grilled. I think it was boiled. Like the Billy Curry.
It was a curry, wasn't it? But did he boil it for a long time?
I don't know, but in curry you got meat that's boiled, right?
A lot of the time it gets.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's mutton. That's why, because it's old.
Ah,
So it's an old one. Whereas out here, a lot of them eat them when they're tiny.
I never had grilled goat.
No, it's good. Goat is good meat.
Sorry, Molly got it wrong. What did Molly get wrong?
Mohammed get wrong. No problem, Mohammed.
Why did we get any reply from Ken? Saw your post on Facebook. No, they didn't get a reply from Ken.
No,
No,
but we'll leave. We'll forget that. We don't want to talk about that. I think there was enough said about that subject.
Go check out the channel if you want to know more what it is
Yeah.
about.
Just someone being a bit silly. Just don't be stupid, man. Any of you, you know. I mean, even when I go out on my farm, I don't walk around with a cigarette in my hand. I'm too scared to smoke a cigarette.
But you've been through a lot, right? That's
Well, yeah, I've been through a lot, but I mean, yeah, it broke me.
yeah. Of course.
I've cried like a baby walking around my farm after you see it burnt to blackness. But I've been around enough fires out here that you see what it just does in general. Just don't be an idiot, you know. I mean, I'd hate to be the person that went, I think I started that, you know. I couldn't live with that
But
on my
that,
back.
yeah. But it can happen like
That can happen
in
by
any
accident.
case.
Yeah.
like there were some people who bought a village here, like part of a village, and they take all the precautions, and it was like one small spark, and there was like 50 firemen here.
Yeah. Well, like our farm, the year it came and it burnt nearly the whole farm, I ploughed it to dirt. But with the winds and the heat that came from the forest, nothing was going to stop it. So just be sensible.
I had no goats for 50 years. You can make and buy goats under support. Other supports. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The sound is very low. I'll make sure that next time that is more up to date. Are you going to rebuild the whole town? Maybe. Maybe, but as I just said, I lost already sight on one property, so. And a lot of properties are still owned by people who come here regularly to do their garden or spend a couple of days here, so.
It's actually quite good. I came here 3 weeks ago and all the forest, abandoned land, you could call it, which is on the way into where Jasper lives,
It's all
all been
cut.
cleaned,
Yeah.
which is a major thing. Because
And
that's
they
what they
do-
didn't do around my farm, and because it came in so hot and intense, burnt everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here also they do the streets. I was really amazed. Like they come once or twice a year and they do the whole street. in
Because you've got a
3 days.
tarmac road, so they
Yeah.
clean it.
Lucky me. Will Jasper's girlfriend visit the ghost town? Check out the next videos. Is the property behind Molly still for sale? Behind Molly, that is
This one?
Yes, this is for sale with Remax for 24,000 euro. It's 30 square meters.
Which means it's probably worth about.
Please don't do
9.
it. I know other properties in the area that are much more suited for you. Yeah, that's crazy, but probably they sell it within a couple of years because the prices here are going sky high for now. However, with this weather, I don't think that is really popular with a lot of people, like the 41, 45 degrees. So
A lot of people can't handle.
if that's gonna stay on for a while, then maybe something happens what I wouldn't have thought.
I mean, I
But
came in
maybe-
here in September to look because I wanted to come. I'm all right with the heat. You just can't work so much in it. You know?
I need to see what it's like the battery life at the moment. Can we see that somewhere?
Well, I can't believe you actually made it this long on that battery.
Yeah.
It was
Dwight got a new iPhone 12, so it's working very well. The other phone of Dwight would have said, like, when we started 60%, and then when we're 5 minutes recording, like 1%.
Yeah.
That
the
was
batteries-
really
and this
bad.
heat as well, they don't like it.
This thing overheats constantly. So I'm walking around and I'm just walking from the shed here and I want to see something on the cameras or something and it's like too much temperature.
Too much heat. Yeah.
So I just, like you saw in the last video, I put it in the fridge. It's nice and cold when you put it in your pocket. Can you slow down and give your visitors websites or put a blog below? I will follow them. What I can do now is I think in the description I can put later on a link.
It's Quinta, Fonte, de Pipa.
Yeah, just do Fonte da Pipa and you'll find them. Just forget about it.
No, it won't.
Well, with me it does.
Does it? Oh, well, you might find because there's Fonte de Pipa's quite a popular word in Portuguese. There's a cafe in Lisbon, and there's a few.
Oh.
I think there's a band called Fonte de Pipa and
So Pipa means?
barrel.
Really?
It means barrel. There's two
Because
different meanings.
I looked
to
it up and it was like a kite.
Yeah, it
Ah.
can either mean kite or barrel.
Ah.
Pipa is a barrel. And I asked the locals because some other Portuguese have said no, in your contents it means kestrel or kites. Sorry. But when I've asked the locals, they said no, it means wine. Your farm produced a lot of wine in the old days, so in that reference it means source of the wine.
Because I wouldn't find like a kite like appropriate for like.
Well, no, but we've got loads of kites above the farm as well.
What type of
Kites
bird?
and eagles and hawks.
Oh,
There's
okay,
loads
yeah,
of predatory
yeah.
birds on our farm, loads of them. I noticed there's an eagle the other day, must have been about that big,
Wow.
sat in a tree.
I'm trying to capture them on camera.
They're really, really hard, man, because they're so far away. You can't, and there's just a black dot. So for these guys, they're going to go, yeah, that's just a black dot on your lens.
But I can promise you, every time we go out in the truck and do not have the camera, one will fly perfectly in front of the windscreen. Perfect shot, and you have
10
no
feet
camera.
away from the front of the truck. Just, they're awesome to look at.
I have the same thing with the dogs. Like they pull things and then I'm not having my
Yeah, you haven't
camera.
got the camera.
What I yell, what does andeka mean?
Come
Andeka,
here.
come here. Andeka.
Or better, literally translated,
Come here.
walk here.
Walk here. No. Andaki.
Andar is walking.
Andar. Yeah.
But it's under.
It's undercar.
Undercar. Yeah?
Yeah, it's not undercar, it's undercar.
And
Under.
It is under.
it's like a walk, but to me.
Yes, walk to me.
Walk to me, so it is under. Oh, there we go, learnt something else.
That's
much do we
that's
owe
the
you?
advantage of having Dwight here 24/7.
Yeah.
It's like my Portuguese is going like, whoop.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I cannot make a sentence, but it's going.
No, but it'll get
No,
there.
you can.
There is a property down the hill for sale for 70k. Send me the link.
You'll buy 10 of them.
No, because maybe this is the property what I was telling you about in the video that got sold without me giving approval.
Yes, midlife, it is. Adventure, midlife adventures.
In front of the people is their YouTube channel name. Yes. So put that into YouTube, search, and you'll find them. Let me me see. Sound is very low. Yes. Just use your Blue Yeti for the phone. Yeah, but it's like an iPhone that now has water in its connector. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you charge it with, it doesn't work.
So when he plugs this in, the phone just says no.
It was funny, these iPhones can go underwater, and the first time we put them underwater, and I was like listening to a voice message, and it was like, I think, oh, this phone is like, it's wasted. And then Dwight said, put on some music and see what happens, because I saw the microphone was like bubbling up like water. This is apparently normal for the iPhone. So I put on the music like a little bit loud, and I saw the water coming out of the speaker like this. And after 5 minutes, it worked normally again. So you can put these things underwater, but don't expect to do a live, for instance, after 5 minutes. Huh. You know Louise, right? From Solo 50.
Yeah.
She says, I've still got my UK number and got a weather warning text. Yeah, so I think what they do here is they broadcast to the network. So they broadcast to every phone that is currently connected to certain poles, and there they send the SMS message to, because Renato has a Swiss phone, and he also got the message.
But it's what she's put next. Bloody snowflakes, it's not even reached 30 degrees. Yeah, you're right there. And hello, Louise.
Yeah, Louise, sorry, I'll respond to your WhatsApp message like later tonight. You're not using the word snowflake correctly, you melt. Yeah. This is why you don't have fun. Jasper, you are pronouncing it wrong. What am I pronouncing wrong? Andeka.
Yeah, why they don't respond.
Yeah, that's not the reason. They need to go to the doctor. There's something in their ears, I think. Do you guys go for a boogie woogie in town? Not today. I went with Dwight a couple of times for a boogie woogie. I don't know exactly what you mean with boogie woogie.
When are you going to have your roof done? You sort of answered that already, haven't
Yeah.
you? A couple of months?
Yes, like 2 months. The roof.
Yes.
Yes.
Unless you've got really, really old wood, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be putting new wood in this heat, as it'll just twist.
Yeah, but the beams are now laying like there under the under.
But they've been in the plastic, haven't they?
No.
Does it come off?
There's like, they hadn't had plastic.
Oh, I thought they had a green plastic on in the winter.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah, the big beam. But like the small rafters, they're all like twisting now.
Yeah,
Like not the ones in the bottom, because like the ones in the top, they like pressure
down.
But
yeah.
all the ones in the top are
Yeah,
all like
twisted.
twisted
Yeah.
from the heat. But we'll work with that. It'll be fun. The property for sale is on the site of the lady you used. No. And can you send me a private link then? Because I don't know of any properties that are for sale with Melanie at the moment.
Any beekeepers in the area? Yeah, there's loads of beekeepers.
Yes.
We've got a beehive.
Paolo, Dwight's father, he's got a beehive somewhere behind here.
Oh, is he? Cool.
And Dwight and me, we were walking the dogs this morning, and we turned around at a point to look for Akira, where we normally don't look, and we found like a sort of open place where they had a lot of beehives standing, but it looked like it was abandoned. Like I saw 2 bees, and it doesn't look very kept or anything. So I think it's an old site where they kept bees.
And then they've left.
Yes. Yeah. But would bees come back there just because of the hives, or do you have to incentivize them somehow?
Well, no, because we've got the beehives we were left with, and they're up in one of the buildings. Every year for 4 years now, we've had bees come in there because they smell the wax and the old hives, and they smell it, so they go in there. And when they go in the box, because I've been reading up about it, where they built beehives to be exactly the right dimensions for bees to feel comfortable in.
Yeah.
It replicates like the average size of a hole that they make. And we've got some more now this year, but we had them last year and we lost them in the winter, and because we've still got lots to learn about it, man. But I love it. They're wicked things to watch, bees.
I like to do something with them also, but it's like a lot of work. I talked with Renato about it today, but it's like you need to get up to date also on like what is good for these animals and stuff.
And then we've got the Asian wasps that attack them and eating them.
Oh.
Oh man, it's been a night.
How much?
big wasps
5%.
like that.
Yeah, no, they came up to Switzerland
Have they?
last year, last summer.
They're
I
killing
had like
everything.
a nest of them, like
Yeah.
in my house.
Yeah.
They are like
Yeah, big things. Yeah, they're huge, man.
Bristol today, 36. That's also
That's
quite
pretty.
hot. for
That's pretty
Bristol.
hot for England, especially Bristol, the Bristol Channel.
The ghost town is called Garides.
Garidas.
Garides. Why am I? Oh, it's a laptop, of course. Okay.
That's why.
It's like why? Who's lighting? Who's lighting me? Battery going. Cycle hang on screen. Yeah, so we're gonna close off, guys, because we have 5% of battery in Dwight's phone.
And I need to drive home for almost an hour.
Yeah, but it's cooled off a little, so
Yeah,
you,
no, the drive. That's
you
what I
can
said.
put your head like.
Even Sandra's come with us tonight just to get out and be in the fresh air for the drive. So hopefully we'll go home and sleep well tonight. We'll be cooled off by the time we get home.
There's even a little bit of a cool breeze now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Now.
So, did you all enjoy the live with some visitors? I want to do more visitors.
It was a bit last minute.
Yeah, I called Alex today. No, yesterday actually. I sent already a message, but Alex was already in bed because he stands up at 5:05.
Yeah.
But luckily they could make it.
Yeah,
Very
well,
nice to have
we
you
said
here,
we would.
guys.
Yeah, no, it's been
Thank you
cool
for
to be
having
here.
us.
So yeah.
So, if you want to check out their channel, it's in the full name is somewhere in the comments. So you can just copy and paste it and check out their channel. Keep an eye on their goats. I think
Yeah.
the milking parlor project is like very interesting.
Well, it's a bit like your house. It's on pause at the moment because of heat. So, but we got more babies to come, yeah, haven't we?
Yes.
So,
Within the next week.
Yes, within the next 2 weeks we should have another 4 born.
yeah, which is
Hopefully.
really not the right time to have the baby goats because it's too hot
Yeah.
for the babies. It's too hot for the mums to have the babies. And but now we've got the boy locked away.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can bring him out of when we want him to breed with them now.
Yeah.
So things should be much better from now on.
So then it'll be 40.
40, well no, if we get the other lot pregnant, I mean we could end up with almost double the amount.
What?
Yeah, we could end up.
Because each time it grows, what's the word, exponentially, isn't it? Because you start with 2 baby girls
Yes,
and a
yes,
boy
yes.
mate, then they have
It's less
4
like
babies,
compound
then you've got
interest.
6, and then you end up with 12, and yeah.
And if you have goats like Norma who give you 4
Four.
for one birth,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's pretty impressive for a goat.
it can be quite a shock.
Yeah.
So go check them out, guys. Yeah. What can I say? Dwight, you want to say goodbye?
Oh,
At least show your face.
thanks,
for a second.
Louise. Say Molly's, she likes Molly's cheese.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
Because Dwight was here all the time, but he was like behind
Yes,
the scenes.
midlife.
If you want some merch, where do they go, Dwight? To the web shop.
The web. The website.
I'll put a link in the description. See you all in the next video. Next live, next Friday.
Take care, everyone.
Bye!